Hello everyone, Dan K with Jeet Kune Physiology More, and today is day 7, the final day of push-up, pull-up variations. So, I'm going to get into the challenge. Quick recap for the week. I've showed you different angles and different ways to work different muscle groups or muscle areas in with the different push-ups. Like I said, pull-ups, there's a limited amount of variations. Yes, there's different variations you can do. I'm going to show you a couple today and explain a little bit more in-depth detail as well. Okay, so, and yes, the shirtless again today. The thing is, like, it's cold. Here in Iowa right now, it's about 30-some degrees. I think it feels like around maybe 29, something like that. Okay, and I have no heat in my garage. To be honest with you, I have no heat period right now, other than a couple space heaters. I don't want to get into that, but it's helping me embrace the cold even more. Apparently, I'm meant to adapt to the cold even more greatly. But like I said, I'm going to do some crazy cold stuff this winter. So guess what? Hey, here we go. All right. So my point there actually is those of you who do have heat or whatever it is in life, we must be grateful for everything that we have and everyone we have in our lives. You cannot get more in life until you're grateful for what you currently have. So if you're not grateful for what you currently have, and you're wondering, oh, hey, why are things not getting better? Why am I not getting to the point I want to in life? It's probably most likely because you're not grateful for what you have or the people you have in your life. Okay, so with the push-up, pull-up variations today, as promised, I'm going to show you one of my training sessions. I created this training session years ago, but I kind of like vamped it up just a little bit more. Even way before I knew even who David Goggins was. This is going back, way back when I was like 24, and I'm 41 now. Way back when I was around 24, I actually come up with this training session where I would start out and I'd do wide arm push-ups. I would just do, several, anywhere between like 23 to 32. I would just push myself. I would take a 30-second rest. Then I would do regular push-ups. This is before I did fingertip push-ups. I would do regular standing push-ups, about the same amount of those. Take a 1 full minute rest, then I would do diamond push-ups, take another full minute rest, and then do those again. The most I ever did with that training session, believe it or not, was I think like 375 or 380 total push-ups. It was like 4 rounds. It was a shit ton. I worked up there, but that's also how, when I used to be in the military, the National Guard, on my PT test, I actually did 90 push-ups in 2 minutes. Yes, 90 push-ups in 2 minutes, and that is the most, those of you who are wondering, that is the most push-ups I've ever done at one time, was back then, and that was, like I said, 90 push-ups in 2 minutes. I probably could have pushed out more, but the 2-minute mark was up. However, I did try it a couple years ago, but that's when I just started getting back into push-ups. I don't focus more on how many, whatever I can do or how much weight I can push. I focus on muscle function and things are going to benefit me. It's good to test yourself once in a while, but, I don't go out there, oh, hey, I can do this, I can do that. I mean, if you really want to know, I haven't maxed out on bench in a long time, but I weigh 122 right now. Back then, I weighed probably about 124 to 126. This has been 2014, and a buddy of mine, a couple bodybuilder friends of mine, I actually was training with them, and they said, hey, let's see what your max is, and I warmed up really good. At 125, 126 pounds, I maxed out 200 pounds on the bench. I think that's pretty damn impressive, considering I don't train for strength, I don't train for like being able to lift heavy and stuff like that. I train for martial arts, strength, speed, agility, conditioning, things like that. Okay, so let's get into the good stuff. I'm going to go upstairs so I can get to my pull-up bar. I'll be right back. Okay, so the training session the way that I revamped this is going to be more of active recovery, meaning you're not going to take rest in between except maybe a few deep breaths. Whereas the first part I showed you or explained to you was that I took 30 seconds in between. I still do that training session sometimes, and it is a very effective training session, but if you really want to enhance your strength, your overall muscular endurance, and overall conditioning even more, and get your body used to the buildup of lactic acid and whatnot, this is the way I'm going to have you do it. So, I can't really get a real far view, but I'm going to start off. I'm just going to show you, just do a few of each, just to show you. And here's the training session I want you to do. And I literally, like I said, the only rest I want you to take is a few deep breaths in between. Now, when you first start out, if you need to take, when you first start out, if you really need to take, more time, starting out, that's great. But I want you to work up to eventually being to the point where the only break you take technically is going to be just a few deep breaths. Joshua, what's going on? So do however many of these. Wide arm, okay? And then you can do one of two things. You can go right into the next variation of push-up, or you can go into a variation of pull-up. I prefer right now, and you can even do both. You can do one training session on one day where you do push-up, 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 and then pull-up, pull-up, pull-up. However many, 3, variations, 5 variations, and then on another day, not the next day, you want to skip a day, so your muscles and body can recover. But on the next day, then you can do, okay, I'm gonna do this push-up variation, pull-up variation, push-up variation, pull-up variation. Okay, so we did the Y arm. I'm gonna do standard. Okay, then I'm gonna go right into diamond. I'm gonna do a few diamond and a few fingertip diamond. Okay, down to the fingertip diamond. Okay, now I'm going to switch around. I'm going to do, one second here, I'm going to do the pull-up variations. Make sure you can see good here. Maybe. I think you can. No, it's always. Come on. All right. Okay, boom. Now I'm going to do a closer grip. Actually, I'm going to do a close, really close grip. Okay, and then I'm going to do chin-ups, even though they're a lot for your biceps. They're also for your back as well. Okay. And as you've seen, I actually did the ones where I have my feet straight out. Once again, gradual progression. So if you haven't done those before, try it out. See how you feel. All right, we're going back downstairs to finish up. Okay, hopefully that helped all of you all. Hopefully this gives you an idea and understanding, not just today, but throughout the whole week, of how mixing up push-ups and pull-ups can really benefit you. Like I said, you know, push, pull. You push up, you're going to actually work more of the front of your body. You pull, you're going to actually work more the back of your body, which is extremely important. You probably hear people talking about, hey, work your posterior chain. Posterior means back. That is very important because it pulls you back. If you see a lot of people who are slunched over naturally, or you know, or even just basically their heads always down like this, you notice that with a lot of tall, skinny people. I'm not, you know, not saying that's the only ones, but there's a lot of them because they have such long body structure, long muscles, long bones, joints. They honestly need to put a strong emphasis on working their posterior chain or the back, because it literally, by working it, it literally pulls you back. And when your muscles, your back muscles or the back rear of your body is weak, your body is naturally going to sag forward because you don't have the muscles strong enough to naturally pull you back. So that's what you want to do. That's what you want to push yourself to do, is make yourself better. Do those push and pull exercises, even if you're just doing the body weight as I'm showing you here today. So let's do more than what we did yesterday. Embrace the discomfort. Let's get out there, stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go. Smash, punch, kick that like button. Just don't break it. Let's get out there. Do, like I said, do more than what you did yesterday. Push yourself today, and let's go.